Assalamu alaikum! Welcome back to my channel, The Muslima Freelancer. Kung gusto mong ikaw na ang next na makakuha ng client, stay tuned! Today, pag-uusapan natin kung paano mag-client calls. And we all know that client calls is crucial, right? So, ano nga ba ang mga key points to remember kapag nakikipag-usap tayo sa mga potential clients? Una, active listening. Hindi lang basta yes or no yung answer. You need to understand kung ano yung sinasabi ng client mo. Next, mag-take note ka. May mga AI tools na pwede mong gamitin. Kasi hindi naman photographic yung memory natin para i-take note lahat yung mga information. Kaya, using tools that could help you is very efficient for you. Pangatlong tip, build rapport. Mahalaga na magkaroon ng magandang relation with client. So you need to smile, you make them comfortable, even if it is through Zoom call. So you need to be genuinely interested about them. And if they shared like about sa personal life nila, tulad ng mga hobbies or about families, remember those details for your next conversation. Third tip, highlight your value. Make sure na maipakita mo sa kanila kung bakit ikaw ang best choice for their needs. And most importantly, kailangang tanong mo ka sa kanila kung ano yung kanilang mga pain points, ano ba yung problema, para ma-gauge mo yung solution na tumpak para sa kanilang mga problema. And, of course, showcase your portfolio, kung may mga mock-ups kayo dun sa mga walang experience, or kung meron ng client, you can use your testimonials. And make sure that you're confident. At yung pinaka-last na tip that you should never forget is yung follow-up. After ng call, send a thank you email and then recap nyo yung mga pinag-usapan nyo. Then I reiterate how you can help them. This shows na you're professional and that keeps you on top of their minds. Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you right.
All right. How are you?
Where are you based?
Oh, I'm based in the Philippines. Here in somewhere in Davao.
Very nice. Okay, I've never been actually. I really want to go.
Oh, that's cool. You're just beside the Philippines. You're in Thailand, right?
Yes, I'm very near. Yes.
So it's not much time difference.
No, no, no.
That's good.
Yes.
So how long have you been staying in Thailand?
I've been in Thailand for about 8 years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you how can I help you? Like, what do you look forward to this call?
So basically, let me give you a bit of context. I run a LinkedIn growth agency, so we help CEO, founders of startups, SaaS, recruitment companies, and integrated marketing agency grow on LinkedIn. We do that in a couple of different ways, right? So we engage on their behalf, like comments and likes and everything. We outreach to people and we write content.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to content, we've been doing it in a couple of different ways. We've had copywriters work for us. We've used ChatGPT. We've used a mix of both. And I'm not just quite satisfied with the output at the moment. So I'm looking for copywriters that could join our team remotely and write the content on our behalf. So that's why we have the content.
So the question is this a content for your clients or for yourself?
For my clients.
Okay. So what are the most of the backgrounds of your clients? Like, which industry are they mostly? Like, is it
It depends. It depends, right? There's no one answer fits all. A lot of them are either in recruitment, in startup, like tech startup, SaaS product and everything, or in marketing agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so far I've been like creating content for others as well. You know, like lead generation content, social selling, sales, marketing, and also like influencer content. like I've written some of those for other content
Yeah.
creators. Because they're busy. They can't write content and in time and at the same time like make calls. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they hire me to do that.
So what type of people have you been writing content for? Like, can you share a couple of examples of LinkedIn profiles?
Yeah. Wait, let me send the name for you. Wait, this guy. Yeah. Yeah, I've been writing and helping with his content for like 2 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 194,000 followers.
Yeah. Nigel Cliff.
What's the process that you're using to write content?
So yeah, a little bit of chat GPT, but not really. Like more on when I look for like angles to gauge the story. Like there's like a story on it. And then first is we need to know like what are the goals, like what is the goal of this content. Is it to
Yeah.
reach more or like gain more signups for the newsletter or try a product or something like that. And then we frame for a story. But usually what happens is let's say example Richard, he would just send me like, okay, Noor, this is what I need, this is the goal for this post, this is the target, and then like what feature would we want to highlight in case like if there's like a product post. And then we would start from that because I've known Richard for like 2 years now, so like his
You know the style and
backstory,
everything.
yeah, the
Yeah.
backstory of his business, like how did it started, and then like what are like the challenges that he faced. So like I could gauge that to the content, so it's more personal and it's more like him,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
How would you go about, so let's say the challenge that we have is that a lot of people with whom we work with,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me rephrase that actually. When we write content, I feel like personal stories and the personal touch is very important,
Mm-hmm.
but it's so hard when a ghostwriter comes in.
Yeah.
How do you get that? How do you get that element of personal story and personal voice and everything from someone whom you don't know? Like, I'm assuming it's part of the onboarding process, but what information would you need in order to write the best post?
So very important thing before like a very important thing before like when you on board like for ghostwriting, like an hour or like a 45-minute talk where we just sat with that person and you
Yeah.
talk about like how did they started the business, go back to the very first part and how they started the business, because that's when you know like where are the motivations are coming from and like what are the struggles that they face. So like because yeah, if I told you this is my business, okay, that's your business, but what is the motivation behind it? So that's very important. So and that way you can like gauge like, oh, so this is like where this person is coming from, the values, right? The
I
values,
see.
yeah, that's very important. So that's the first thing. And then I also like look into like the old posts that they've been making. So like in that way I could see like how they write or how they've written their content. But
I see.
yeah, it's difficult for like it's yesterday I have a like a plastic company who reached out to me and they want to ask me to write a content page, a content for their page, and it's so difficult because they haven't posted anything. No, they haven't
Yeah.
posted anything, so it's so
But you're
difficult.
starting from
Yeah.
scratch. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we were able to get through it, so we're good for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. How many people are you working on LinkedIn with, and are you doing 100% of the work yourself, or you have other people working for you?
Okay, so I have like a permanent client like Richard. He is a permanent client. But Nigel
Yeah.
Cliff and the rest, I have other clients, but they just like from time to time and they need something. Yeah, and I have to let go others because um what's this like a like a values thing, so it's like kind of like difficult for me, and also the time difference, they want
Yeah.
to they want me to be awake
Sure.
at the middle of the night, but I can't do that.
That's true.
So it's
I
perfect if we work
understand.
together because we're just like an
I
hour.
know.
Yeah.
No, that's why in my when I was looking for people that have experience in ghostwriting, I'm solely searching in Southeast Asia because I wanna have people in my team, even if they work remotely, I want them to be on the same time zone, so it's
Yeah, yeah,
easy.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't want to ask someone to wake up at 2 a.m. to have a call with me. Like I don't think it's very fair. And there's
Yeah.
plenty of talented people like yourself in Southeast Asia, so we don't need to be looking for people in Europe or in the US.
Mm.
Um, cool. Okay. And currently, what's your price? What's your pricing model? How does it work? Is it like per month? Is it
So
per
wait,
course?
I have to ask a question. Is this like on a regular basis, like every day, or like how many content should I be writing every day?
It's a good question. We haven't figured that part out fully yet because some client will have different plans. Some client will be having one post per week.
Mm.
Some client will have two. Some client will have three. But as we grow, I'm assuming that if we have 20 clients that all have one post per week, that's already more than two posts per day, right? So that's why I'm trying to understand at least the price per post that we would be getting at.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. But I want to ask you like
Tell me. Ask me.
let's say I'll be working with you and then like helping you create content for your clients, but like how many clients would I be working?
Yeah, so at the moment we would have like 2 to 3 clients, very small,
Okay, okay.
and then as we grow, ideally the more the better. If at some point you can't handle anymore and it's too much, then we can find another copywriter to take care of the
Okay.
additional content.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. So I don't really like I can't like gauge into the pricing right now, but
Okay.
let me you tell me like if like you have like a client, like how much do you think is, or how much would you like pay me or something like that?
Okay. Sounds good. How about we do this? Do you think you'd be keen onto pretending that I was, and I'm okay to pay for this, pretending that I was your client and go through an onboarding session with you? So you show me how you would do the whole onboarding, or ask the questions, or have me fill a form, and then maybe write like 5 pieces of content for me, and then I can kind of gauge like your style and everything, and then we can just take it from there.
Oh, okay, okay. So this is what I'm getting. I'm gonna be do the I'll do the onboarding for a client. Is that right? And then
No,
after
you
that,
won't. You won't. You won't.
you won't.
So you won't be doing the onboarding for the
Okay,
clients, but
okay,
I want to see how what type of question and input you need in order to get the content. And
okay,
just because right now I don't have a client that I want to give you on because we haven't agreed on the way of working and everything, I
mm-hmm.
want you to do this for me, for my content, to
Okay,
see the type of content you can put together, the information you need,
uh-huh,
the onboarding question. But in the future, we will never ask you to onboard clients. We have account
okay,
managers that will onboard clients and then give you the information for you to write the post.
okay. I get it now. So hanggang dun muna yung ating client analysis for today. I will show you the next part in my next video. Ito, before this video ends, I want you to remember that analyzing client calls, it's really all about understanding their needs and how you can meet those needs. How you can show it to them na magagawa mo yung sinasabi mo. So if you are ready for your next client, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel para marami pa tayong matulungan, and syempre sana inshallah makakuha na kayo ng client nyo. So that ends our video for today. Assalamu alaikum and I will see you next time.